I'm standing in the parking lot before I go in, God, and I just need a minute. The car's off, the keys are in my hand. I can see the door from here, and my stomach's doing that thing again where it's not really pain, it's just bracing, like my whole body decided something bad is coming before I even know what it is. I don't know what it is today. That's the honest part. There's nothing on my calendar that should make me feel like this. No big meeting, no appointment, no hard conversation I'm walking into. It's just a Tuesday. And still there's this low hum under everything that keeps whispering, what if today's the day something falls apart? What if the call comes? What if the test results come back wrong? What if somebody I love gets that look on their face when they pick up the phone? What if I miss something important because I was distracted? What if? I'm so tired of the what ifs, God. They don't even feel like thoughts anymore. They feel like weather, like I walk outside into them. So before I open this door and start the day, I want to talk to you for a second. Not a long, beautiful prayer, just real, the way a person talks to someone they trust when they're a little scared and trying not to show it. You see me out here. I know you do. You see the way my hands grip the steering wheel a beat too long when I park. You see the way I check my phone for missed calls more often than I need to. You see the way I rehearse bad news in my head sometimes, like if I imagine it first, it'll hurt less when it comes. It doesn't, by the way. It just makes me live the bad thing twice. Once in my head and once in real life, if it ever happens. And most of the things I rehearse never even happen. I forget that. I forget how much fake suffering I've already done over things that never showed up. I'm not asking you to promise me nothing will go wrong today. I used to ask for that. I think I've grown out of it, or maybe just gotten honest. Things go wrong. They go wrong for people who pray and people who don't. They go wrong on Tuesdays for no reason. I've lived enough years now to know you're not a vending machine where the right amount of faith buys me a smooth day. That's not who you are. And honestly, I don't think that's the kind of God I'd want, even though some part of me still wishes for it. What I'm asking for is different. I'm asking for company. If something does go sideways today, a flat tire, a hard email, a number that doesn't add up, a person who says something that cuts, be in it with me. Don't let me face it the way I usually do, with my chest tight and my shoulders climbing toward my ears, trying to handle it before I even understand it. Let me feel you there, even just a flicker, even just enough to remember I'm not the only one in the room. And if today is fine, if it's just normal, just dishes and errands and the regular small frustrations, let me notice that too. Don't let me waste a peaceful day waiting for it to break. That's a thing I do, God. I get a good morning and I sit there suspicious of it. Like calm is just the trailer for something worse. I want to stop doing that. I want to be able to enjoy a boring Tuesday without scanning the horizon. I think part of me believes that if I worry hard enough, I can prevent the bad thing. Like worry is a tax I'm paying for safety. But it's not. It's just rent on a future that hasn't happened yet, and it never gives the deposit back. I read somewhere. I think it was in one of the Gospels, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. And honestly, that line used to feel almost dismissive to me, like, easy for you to say. But the older I get, the more I hear it as kindness. He's not telling me to stop caring. He's telling me to stop carrying tomorrow on top of today. Today's already heavy enough. So here's what I'm doing right now, God, in this parking lot. With the engine off, I'm setting tomorrow down. I don't know what tomorrow holds. I don't know what next week holds. I don't know what the year is going to ask of me, and I'm not going to figure it out from this front seat. I'm going to do today, just the next 8 hours. And if 8 feels like too many, I'll do the next one. And if 1 feels like too many, I'll do the next 10 minutes. Walk with me through whatever shows up. The annoying coworker, the traffic, the one task I keep putting off, the phone call I'm not sure I want to answer. Be with me in the small things, because the small things are most of life. I keep thinking I need you for the big crises, but the truth is, I need you for the parts in between. The hours where nothing dramatic happens, but I still don't know how to stay soft. Soften me a little, would you? my jaw especially. I clench it without realizing. Soften the part of me that flinches at sudden noises, the part that reads tone into texts that are probably neutral, the part that already has an answer ready when someone hasn't even finished asking. I don't want to walk through this day defending myself from things that aren't attacking me. If something does go wrong, remind me that going wrong isn't the end of the story. I've had things go wrong before, really wrong. And I'm still here, I'm still breathing. I survived things I didn't think I'd survive. I figured out things I didn't think I'd figure out. You walked me through every single one of them, even the ones where I didn't notice you at the time. I noticed later, I always notice later. Help me trust you in advance the way I always end up trusting you in hindsight. That's the prayer underneath the prayer, I think. Let me believe before the proof, not just after. Okay, I'm going to put my hand on this door handle in a minute. I'm going to walk in there with whatever today turns out to be. I'm not going to pretend the nervous feeling is gone, because it's not, but I'm going to take it in with me instead of letting it drive. You're driving today, or at least riding shotgun close enough that I can hear you. Thank you for meeting me out here in the parking lot. Of all the holy places you could have shown up, you came to a Tuesday morning between a Honda and a curb. That's so like you. If you're about to step into your own day and your stomach feels the same way mine does right now, take a breath with me before you go. Whatever you're carrying into today, you're not carrying it alone. And you don't have to name it for it to be heard.